Hey guys, Shadowz here. What gets me really excited about Gears of War 4 is the idea of a brand new Gears game. Recently, I've seen a lot of people just sharing what they would like to see in the game itself. So here is my top 5 things I want to see in Gears of War 4. This isn't in any particular order, but I'm starting off strong with the first thing I would like to see in Gears of War 4 is a competitive ranking system. Now, the only time we have seen a competitive ranking system in Gears was at the beginning of Gears of War 2. You were given a rank which increased the more games you won, but if you did lose a match or if you lost, it would begin to decrease. A lot of people wanted to see a level progression system at the time, so it was changed to what Gears of War 2 has right now. Gears of War is a very competitive multiplayer experience. If you've played it, you definitely know it is and you can't disagree, and I think a competitive ranking system could really help out Gears 4's longevity with the community consistently playing the game just to become the best of the best to try and get that #1 rank wherever it may be. The second thing I'd like to see is character customization. We've seen a variety of characters since the beginning of Gears of War and then later introduced weapon skins. Gears of War has the perfect universe to really incorporate customizable characters into multiplayer. With all the different characters available, you've got armor sets, you've got variations, you've got the Pendulum Wars era, you've got the Locust War era, and now even further into the timeline with Gears of War 4 and beyond, there is so much variety that the Coalition could definitely take advantage of. The third gameplay feature that I want to see in Gears of War 4 that needs to return from the franchise is universal loadouts. A universal loadout, if you didn't know, is the same loadout used by every player in the game. For Gears of War, obviously this is the Lancer, Nasher, Snub Pistol and Smoke combo we've recently seen in Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Now, I know some people really enjoyed the variety of loadout weapons available that was introduced in both Gears of War 2 and Gears of War 3, but I personally think universal loadouts create a much more balanced, better multiplayer experience, which Gears of War caters to, as we do have the power weapons placed on the multiplayer maps themselves, which, working hands in hands with the universal loadouts, forces players to battle over these weapons to gain those advantages instead of starting off with them. The fourth thing I'd like to see in Gears of 4 is a given, which is Horde 3.0 or just Horde Mode in general. Horde is really special to the Gears of War franchise and a must for Gears 4 going into the future. I remember at the time of Gears of War 3 during its life cycle that it had more players playing within Horde Mode than it did anywhere else over the whole game, including both campaign, co-op and also multiplayer, which really goes to show how much the people and just community of Gears of War really do love this co-op game mode. Maybe this is a topic for a future video, but I'd love to see that Horde 3.0 literally use the sky as the limit, turn into something that people will be constantly playing years down the line, all the way until a Gears of War 5 releases. The final thing for my top 5 I would like to see in Gears of War 4 is weekly in-game challenges. I'd love to see some sort of challenges feature put into the game which would give players another constant incentive to carry on playing as much as possible, as the challenges could reward a huge amount of XP, something unlockable in the game itself or anything really. Challenges could cover the whole of the Gears 4 game, whether that's getting 100 plus kills in one multiplayer match, beating Horde 3.0 on Insane with all of the players in your game using the universal loadout weapons only, to speedrunning a campaign mission to beat it in a certain time period given. So there you have it, that is my top 5 things I want to see in Gears of War 4. Make sure to leave me a comment down below your top 5 things that you would like to see in the game itself, and as a community we will be able to see what everybody wants for Gears 4. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, thanks for watching, and as always, I shall see you on the next one.